Good morning. My name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brandon Moskis, and today's FABRICHAT.
And pretty soon Maizey will be able to say her name. She's the mom. Get out of my shot.
I know, right? She's like, whoa, now.
It's the Maizey Show. We recognize it is absolutely the Maizey Show. So for those of you that are new to our channel, we are a mother, daughter, granddaughter, trio.
Yes, we Nana, move.
We've owned a quilt shop in central Washington State for 23 and a half years. And Maizey is Brianna's third child. We started the shop when Brianna was 6. So anyway, so we do a little FABRICHAT every Wednesday morning where we talk about nothing. And everybody oogles little Miss Maizey. And then we do box openings on Wednesday nights and Sunday afternoons. And then we do lots of tutorials, online classes, in-store classes, all kinds of stuff that we do. But anyway, and it's kind of funny because we like reading the comments on the after somebody has viewed. And it's so funny because I was going to show you... I think for a couple of weeks I hadn't felt well, and so for a couple of weeks I hadn't went in and responded to anything, and I thought, oh, I need to go catch up. And I think it was last week, out of probably, I'm going to say 30 comments, like 29 of them were, she's so cute. Oh my gosh, I just love watching Maizey. Oh my gosh, when she threw up a little, spit up a little in your hand. And then somebody else would go, oh, I know, I saw that too. Oh, that was so
everything
cute.
you do is adorable.
Everything. And so we think it's funny. We know that you guys are really not listening to a word that we say.
Yeah.
And we're all just watching Maizey, but we totally get it because that's what we do also.
Yeah.
We call her our little day waster. Our little day
Definitely
waster.
what she is.
Because you just stop what you're doing all the time just to see what she's doing and to, you know, when she smiles at you, which is all the time. She is the happiest baby. And I was going to mention too, so I'm also, neither one of us are really very good at Facebooking. We recognize that we've got, what, 6,000? 10,000?
We have 10,000 followers.
10,000. Yeah. We have a lot of people on Facebook, and we've not done you guys justice. So we are working a little bit harder at that, mostly because Sam, our newest employee, she's helping us with our social media. And so she's posting some things for you guys, and then she's encouraging us to, you know, do things. I took a picture, and it's like, oh, you need to Facebook that. And so we did. So I took a picture Monday.
She was shopping.
She likes being, when we're working and filling orders, we lay out a quilt, and she lays on the quilt and rolls around a little and fusses a little bit, and she found some patterns, and she loved that they were dangling, and so she was trying to get them off, and in fact, it put her to sleep, and so it was the cutest little thing. And then as soon as she kind of woke up, she takes like 10-minute cat naps. She was right hard at it again, and, you know, getting these down, so... It's funny what she likes to play with, and we have mentioned before, and it is consistent. She loves bright colors. She loves orange, hot pink.
Yep, brighter the better.
Red. The brighter the better. So we're just going to keep saying, all you grandmas, all you nanas that are making gray and white quilts.
You got to do both.
Do both. Do the one that looks pretty in the nursery, I guess, and then do the one that they're going to carry around everywhere.
The floor quilt, the car quilt, the quilt at your house.
The quilt that they can't put down.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's busy. She's working. She's got work to do, so we'll let her do her little... She likes to look at this little baby in the mirror.
And then she... Nope. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So, anyway, so one other thing about Facebook is that, and I think for a little while there, Facebook kind of got a bad rap because of the algorithms. And, you know, I'm just going to say I'm one of those people that got a little bit creeped out. But it's not just Facebook. It's Facebook. Everybody. It's Alexa. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. It's your phone. It's everything. All of AI, they know what you're doing all the time. There was a little test thing. Did you see that? That when your husband's phone, if he leaves it sitting on the table and he's out of the room, that you can just start saying things that you want, you know, hot tub, hot tub, whatever. Just keep saying, I'm looking for a hot tub. We really need a hot tub. We need a hot tub that'll hold 6 people or whatever. Just keep saying it. And all of a sudden on his phone, it'll be part of that algorithm that he's been looking for a hot tub. And it'll be all of those stories. Because, it is true. It totally works. And it totally happens. And it's not just Facebook. So those of you guys that got off of Facebook because you thought it was way too much, snooping, your life is an open book anyway. If you carry a phone, they know where you are, what you're doing, what you're looking at.
Yeah.
And if not, gosh, watch all of these little crime things. Man, they know when your phone is upright. They know how fast. You know that they know that your phone was traveling at 55 miles per hour or whatever. I mean, they know everything from our little tracking devices kind of. Those of you guys that watch crime TV.
Yeah. I mean,
everybody over the age of 60, that's all we watch all day long. Don't mess with us. We know.
I like crime TV, but Robert hates watching it.
Hates watching it.
Yeah, because it's like real life stuff. I mean, it really does happen.
It's things to be afraid of.
Right. And I think it's because I do not do like a horror flick. I don't do anything. I'm not going to, I'll watch true crime.
Nothing demonic.
No.
True crime? Yeah,
I'll watch true crime, but I won't watch just a scary made up movie. No.
I totally agree with that. 100%.
Yeah.
I know. It's not the same thing.
No,
it's not the same thing. Yeah, that horror stuff, absolutely not. I don't want, no.
Well, and this is a weird thing. So, I got this letter. So, end of June, I got this letter from Chelan County that said, hey, you have a past due.
Funny.
This is just kind of goes with this whole true crime thing. Chelan County, that you have a past due debt of like $124. It's like, well, Chelan County, I live in Grant County. The only thing I do in Chelan County is have my babies. So that's weird. So I filled it, said, hey, I don't think this is mine. And I hand wrote on there, said, hey, I'm not sure what this is. It doesn't even say when this fine was acquired or what it's for. I live in Grant County. So I wrote that right on the whole, I don't think this is mine. And then on Friday, I got the mail, and I had this huge packet from Armada Debt Collectors for this $124. I was like, what the heck? So I'm looking through this.
Sent to collection. For a Chelan County debt.
Yeah, that they couldn't tell me when I acquired it, all that jazz. So I opened through it, and it's like this 15-page, oh my Jesus, going on. It turns out on December 22nd,
the day she was born,
birthday, Robert ran a red light.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and at the very back page, the very last page of all of these documents, it said that I was a red light ticket. So of course it's all camera. There's not actually a police officer involved. That we ran a red light. Definitely the truck. No, hands down.
Sure.
Yeah. And totally we were in it. It was me and Robert. The kids weren't in it. It was just the two of us. Totally. So absolutely my debt. The second thing on there is that they got the ticket back because they mailed it to the P.O. box. Now, I haven't had a P.O. box for almost 3 years because I've owned my Quincy property for 2 years. Mm-hmm. So then they went to a, tracking, find this person. They did it 2 different times. They could not find me. They could not find me.
If you Google her,
you can find her. You can find my phone number.
Her address comes up.
And it is
kind of scary.
So weird.
Kind of scary.
It's pretty easy to find somebody.
Anybody.
Yeah, and the weird thing is the registration for the truck you were driving is sent to the My Quincy address. Because we get mailed from Grant County. We get mailed that, hey, tabs are due. They expire next month. Fill in this, send a check, we'll mail you tabs. It's slick as a whistle. But the police department of Chelan County could not find me. But collections found me in 2 weeks.
Well, in like 2 days.
Like 2 days. Yeah. And they even have my phone number.
Yeah.
They know who I am. But
I know. And listening to that, I just keep thinking, somebody just plain didn't do their job, because how can they not find you?
I know.
I mean,
and I was in Chelan County for 3 days in a hospital.
Yeah.
I was like...
Yeah. That whole late fee thing, that's just crazy. There's no way. I would go to court over that.
Yeah, so I called collections and I said, hey, so there's a whole long story. Like, I never got the original ticket. And so I'll pay the ticket, 100% are bad. But the late fees, there's like $55 in late fees and charges or whatever. No. I feel like that's on me.
Right.
So she said, of course, that she can't do anything. She just collects the debt. So I have to contact now Chelan County courts and say, okay, here's the deal. I will pay the ticket, but the late fees are not me.
No.
And I will go to court to, for $53, which doesn't seem to make sense. But it's the principle of the thing, I feel like.
It is. That's just like, come on. What do you mean you can't find me?
I know. It's like, I'm pretty easy
Come
to find.
on. If I left this DNA on this cup, could you find me now? Yes.
Yeah. If I was in some sticky situation where maybe I hit someone, I would be found. If I rear-ended someone and then run a red light.
For a second.
Yeah. So, it's true. It's true crime where you can see, and they know all of this information.
They know everything about you.
To collect $124, psh, is it really worth it? Apparently it wasn't. Apparently it was not.
I think they just wanted that late fee.
And I'm not paying it. I am not paying it.
I would not pay it. Absolutely not paying it.
The collections gal, she was so nice. I mean, I think she deals with cranky people.
Oh, can you imagine her job? There can't be a worse job.
Because she was a little short with me, saying, I'm not. She's like, I know it's not your fault. I said, I'm not upset with you. I just didn't know if you can handle this for me. But if you can't, I'm good. It's okay. And she's like, well, I just have to let you know that this is going to, as long as this debt goes, it's going to raise 12% per year. I was like, oh, I have 12 months before I get a late fee? She's like, yeah. Like, deal. I'll call you in like a week and let you know what the court said. Or you call me back in 3 weeks. I don't care. But it's like no wonder nobody pays their debt collector. I'm just going to let it ride, or whatever. But super crazy. That, true crime. But tickets are not the same thing as true crime.
No, I mean... Yeah, I'm just going to say it again. Somebody's not doing their job.
Yeah, someone didn't do it.
Somebody just phoned it in, sent it to collection. It's been on my desk for too long. Come on.
Yeah, I'm pretty easy.
That's not okay.
Yeah.
No, why are you pulling at that ear?
It's because she's CB. She does the same thing. That's the only thing her and White have in common is the whole rubbing my ear when they're sleepy.
So I'm going to eat this.
Eat this button.
I'm going to eat this button.
Get the button. Yeah.
I love that she wrinkles her nose.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So anyway, we all agree. Don't pay that. That's absolutely ridiculous. Everyone knows, and it is kind of creepy because that's a whole other also part of Facebook and that thing that people that worry that but everybody knows everything about you. That is true. It's true. It is true, and I say a couple of things about that. As far as for me personally, I don't do anything wrong. They can listen to my conversations. I pay my taxes. I don't break the law. I don't do anything wrong. I don't care if somebody's listening or somebody watches or somebody knows where I am. And it is kind of funny because no one ever says this, but I wonder if they think about it, that we share so much with her. Because sometimes I worry a little bit about that and think, well, do you really want to show that much about your kid? But I think what happens is that our demographic is different. You know what I mean? We know on our YouTube channel what YouTube does for us and Facebook is they give us an algorithm that we can look at. It's on our back page, on our business page. And it tells us about who you are. Mm-hmm. So we know that our average viewer is over the age of 65, and we are 96% women. It's funny that we're 4% men. I don't know what men are watching us, but I'm glad that some men are.
We know some men.
I'm glad that there are some men quilters. Yeah. So I think that that's really good. But we know who our demographic is, and so we're not worried about that. We also know that she is never more than a foot away from somebody, so she's never alone. And so,
worst case scenario, there's 168,000 of you guys who know exactly what she looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's right. It's just a different thing. We're not at the park playing it, having her walk home from school, weird things like that. So we don't worry about that because we know who you guys are, and what we're sharing is different. So, anyway, where was I going to go with that? Oh, I know what I was. Is that back to if you're not on Facebook, if you went off of Facebook because of all of those little weird things, and you're kind of feeling like you missed out, I feel like I kind of like Facebook. It is what I do at night. I know who my friends are. I get to see what they're doing. I like to see those sorts of things, and the people that I watch or the people that I follow. There's a group, The Hippies Were Right.
The Hippies Were Right.
I love that one. Every day they post some sort of a funny thing, about our generation and why, anyway, it's just hilarious. So there's different things that I like to watch. and just to see what's going on with my friends. And I might comment or I might like or whatever. Oftentimes, if I don't have my glasses on, it's difficult. I make way too many spelling errors, and so I don't comment a lot. I'm more of a lurker than a commenter. But anyway, if you want to follow us on Facebook, I think there's 3 different Fabric Patch pages. There was one in California. They're no longer in business, but their page pops up every once in a while. And then there is a Fabric Patch in Michigan. We are not affiliated at all. It was just, they have the same name that we have, and ours has the little heart on there. But what's nice about that is that Sam is doing some giveaways. She's doing some polls. She's doing some door prize drawing. So she has a bunch of things that she's kind of planned for you. So it might be nice. And then she's also keeping us on Instagram. Which is also kind of fun. So I like Instagram too. I like both of them. It's kind of fun that
I can't figure out what's happening.
What are you doing?
I don't know. She said there's something on my shorts. There's a bear on my shorts. What is that? She has little Winnie the Pooh overalls you'll see tonight. Box
cute.
Opening. And she keeps getting distracted. All of a sudden she sees Pooh's face and it's like, wait,
there's something on there.
what are you doing?
Also
How'd you get there?
See that? Are you getting sleepy?
Yeah.
Sleepy, oh, sleepy, sleepy.
Oh, she's just so dreamy.
Such a
isn't she?
day waster. Just so sweet.
Oh, she got
The other thing, did you see, we're going to update you on the movies here in just a second, but did you see, the other thing that's fun about Facebook is that every once in a while they'll pick little reels, I think they're things on TikTok or whatever, and the things that pop up, there's an algorithm, so the things that you watch or click on all the time, then they'll send you more of them. So I love funny kids, I love funny dogs, I love cooking things and gardening things. Did you see the one that I sent to you and Tracy last night?
I didn't look at it.
Oh my gosh. Maybe we'll share it for you. You might not find it funny. I don't know why I found it funny. I think it's because it probably isn't funny now that I think about it. But what it was is we talk all the time about our fear of spiders. I have an unnatural fear of spiders. Unnatural. And so I've thought about it before when people will say, oh, I have this tarantula, and it's not scary at all. And it's like, I'm not even standing within 20 feet of you. I don't want it. No, I'm not going to. No, don't come near me. I don't want it to touch me. I will have nightmares for a week. Get away from me with that. And then sometimes they'll have them like in a, and now a snake. I would touch a snake. Snakes don't bother me. Mice don't bother me. Spiders, absolutely not. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to know that it's in the same room with me. If you have a pet spider, I'm not coming to your house.
Don't tell her.
I don't want to know. The most fearful thing is if you go, oh my God, she's not in the cage.
I'm out!
So anyway, So again, I'm not. Maybe it's not funny. I don't know why I laugh so hard. It probably isn't funny now that I think about it. But
now I need to watch it.
What it was it was at this school, so it has all these little kids sitting in a circle or whatever, and there's this kid, adult, I don't know. I mean, he's a young man who has a tarantula in a glass cage.
Oh no!
And he holds it down, and this little kid's going, and he's going, no, it's okay, and all of a sudden he drops it.
No!
The tarantula. And the kid goes, what? And the kid, just screams and jumps back and is like, oh my God. And then whoever it is that's taking the picture is laughing. Oh, it's okay, honey. It's not okay. And they're picking him up and picking up the tarantula. It's like, oh, it's okay. And everybody is laughing.
Oh.
Which, of course, I was laughing too. And then I'm thinking, anyway, it was horrifying.
That would happen to us.
I know. That's exactly, and that's what I thought. Is I thought, yeah. And that is why, so I sent it to you and Tracy. That is why, when somebody wants to show you their pet tarantula, absolutely not. Never. Never. And that image is like burned in. Yeah, that's why.
I'll link that video in the descriptions for you guys, so if you want to
It's horrifying. It's not so much funny as it's...
An adrenaline rush.
And in fact, when I looked at it, I didn't laugh. What I did when I looked at it is I kind of like screamed.
When he screamed? Yeah,
I did. I screamed a little bit, and then it's like, oh my gosh. And then I watched it again, screamed a second time, and then I guess I don't think that my reaction was that it was funny, but I did feel like you and Tracy both needed to see that. Two other people who have the same unnatural fear of spiders, unlike our Indiana Jane friend. So it was so bad. But anyway, so yeah, we'll share that so you guys can see that. But and speaking of Indiana Jane and Indiana Jones, I have to tell you, it's been kind of funny. So we've started this whole thing about the plaid.
Plaid pants.
Plaid pants.
The plaid bell bottoms.
And the plaid shirt and the plaid. So Nancy Wall,
did she go see
our
it?
friend, she did. Now you can't really see it very well. And I couldn't, and even though I could click on the picture and enlarge the picture, but I just have to say, Nancy, that's some commitment. That's pretty fantastic that she went to the movie. Imagine her
That is
knowing
awesome.
that at the last scene that Indiana Jones's goddaughter was wearing plaid bell-bottom pants. So imagine
that's what she
Nancy
said.
waiting till the last scene with her phone to be able to take a picture.
That is fantastic.
And if you see the picture,
Yeah.
you can see that she, there's the outline of she's in the theater and she's sitting there, and took the picture. So thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So that was kind of fun. So because we did go see Indiana Jones, which was super fun, and then we did go to watch the Barbie movie.
It was so good. It was really good. It was hilarious.
Good. It was funny. So it was kind of fun because for those of you, and again, we chat with you guys on Wednesday morning. You're going to get a paper cut. You're going to do something different. Oh, a pattern. I got this. Because, we'll chat Wednesday morning, then we chat during the Wednesday night box opening, and then we chat on Sunday. And it's kind of this ongoing conversation, and sometimes people will say, oh, I missed whatever happened with that. It's like, oh yeah, you got to kind of keep
part
up.
one.
Because we, and just feel free to fast forward through the box opening for just the chatting or vice versa. But anyway, so we had said that we were going to go ahead and go to the Barbie movie. We did go, and lots of people have been emailing and messaging me, did you see it? We saw it too. And what did you think? And so it's kind of a funny thing because it really was good. But a lot of it is that it was this whole all-star cast,
Yeah, the
Will Ferrell was
cast
in
was
it.
great.
Kate McKinnon was in it. Oh gosh.
Yeah. I don't know if it would have been as good if it didn't have top-notch cast. The casting role.
Yeah, they were pretty fun people. And it was the other thing that I really liked about it was I really liked their attention to detail.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely the outfits were Barbie outfits. And some of you look, it's like, oh, I remember that one. Oh, I remember that one. It was really, really good. But the other kind of fun thing about it that was unexpected is that it was all about, and we won't do any spoiler alerts or anything, spoilers.
Yeah, we won't.
But in the Barbie world, it's all about Barbie. It's all about women. Women are everything. And Ken, he kind of hangs out on the beach and it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
But that's it. And then when they have to go into the real world, they realize it's reversed. And so, in my mind, the best part about the movie was America Ferrera. Is that right? America Ferrera? Ferrera?
They know who you're talking about now.
Yeah, that gal. She plays, she's like
job.
a key person in the real world. And, oh my gosh, I love her anyway.
She did
I
a
have
great
always
job.
loved her. But she has this speech that she gives about what it means to be a woman and why we struggle with it.
I feel like my husband needs to watch that speech.
I want that on a poster.
Yeah.
I am going to make that on a poster. It's like, that's exactly right. And it's why we struggle so much. And it's why we need girl time. And it's why we need to, support each other and help each other and understand, because I think, we all listened to that speech and it's like, that's right. And, anyway, it was really, really good.
It's a really good movie. I don't
really
think there was one man in the theater with us. He fell asleep.
He did, and he snored really loud.
Yeah, he did. He was a pain in the butt. But we did take Eliza. Eliza did think it was.
She didn't like it.
She didn't really like it. She got some of the jokes, but not a lot of it. It was a lot more adult humor. And Eliza's a
10.
10. And so I know they did say it was PG-13, but most, I think, was because it was a lot of adult humor. It was portrayed to
But there
us.
wasn't, there wasn't
anything
anything
naughty.
No, there wasn't anything naughty at all. There wasn't any, I mean, there was talks about, gynecology and, kind of that kind of stuff, but it wasn't, I don't know why it was PG-13. I think it was just because it wasn't really a doll movie. I mean, there are Barbie franchise cartoons and stuff. It wasn't even remotely like that. It was more for those of us that have grown up with Barbie, that have collected Barbie, and we still have Barbies in the box. It's for us. It's not for Eliza, who probably doesn't play with Barbie anymore. I mean, I gave her a Barbie collection for Christmas a couple of years ago that had all of the princesses. So, but I bet they're still in the box. I bet she doesn't really play with them.
It's right here.
She's getting sleepy. Yes.
But
the best part, I have to say one more thing. The best part about it, the best part about it was sitting next to Brianna. Because Brianna has this loud laugh, and oh my God, she'd crack up, and she'd crack up, and she'd crack up. And it's like, well, that was the best part, was going with somebody who loved every minute of it. It was this pink Barbie movie.
I would go watch it again.
Yeah.
Robert thought I'm crazy. Like, we can go with me next time.
It was pretty good.
I'm going to go to that.
It was pretty good. It was worth watching. And then the other one is that Oppenheimer is the other one that's playing, and that's the guy that did the first atomic bomb. And
and you know what's funny is they keep, like, on my reel or whatever, they keep they're like neck and neck. The Barbie and the Oppenheimer movie, they're trying to see who's going to win the box office. Because Barbie is like taking the country by storm, which they did not think it was going to. And Oppenheimer they thought was going to, rule the roost. But apparently the box office are between those two movies are just wiping out everybody else.
Yeah. Oppenheimer, you have to be in the mood to watch that. For me, if I'm going to spend that much money, because it's expensive, even with my senior discount, which I love, I really wanted to whip out that AARP card. This is not necessary. It's like, really? Do I look 60?
I'll show it to you.
But wait, you're supposed to say, oh my goodness, you don't look a day over 50. He did not say that. Anyways, even with my senior discount, it's expensive to go. So for me, I kind of feel like I want to have an enjoyable evening. I want to leave laughing and having a great time. I don't want to be sad.
A war movie.
I don't want to be worried. I don't want to be...
Doing it on purpose?
Any of that. So, and speaking of that, that was the funny thing because, so we did invite Pa to go. It's like, oh, do you want to go to the movies with us? And first, so here's what's funny is, so I said, oh, we're going to go to the movies tonight. Do you want to go? And he goes, no, I don't want to go. And I said, okay, because we're going to go see Barbie. And he goes, why did you ask me? I said, well, I didn't think you would want to go anyway, but at least you got an invitation. Oh, I can't believe you asked me to go to Barbie. No, I did not. I asked if you wanted to go to the movies, and you said no. And the minute Brianna gets here, because we all left together, oh, did you hear that your mom asked me to go to the Barbie movie? It's like, well, it wasn't exactly how it happened. You got an invitation, which is nice, because he would have been totally butthurt if I would have said, we're going to the movies, and we'll see you in a couple hours.
Right.
But
and
no.
That's what I told Dad. I was like, at least you got an invitation. I didn't even invite Robert.
Right.
And he said, oh, yeah, because you can go see Barbie. I said, no, someone has to watch my children.
You're not invited.
You can't go.
Home. This is a girls' night.
Because he definitely would have went into Mission Impossible theater screen instead of Barbie screen. So, no, someone's got to watch the babies.
All Dad wanted is bring me home some movie popcorn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, so we went to see that actually Saturday night. And then I know we talked to you on Sunday and said we were going, but we filmed that a day early so we can get everything ready to go for you guys to be able to shop. So then Sunday night, Dad says, well, I get to pick the movie tonight. Because usually on Sunday nights we'll watch like a Netflix or something. Not every Sunday, but this particular Sunday. It was so hot that we, kind of came in early. But anyway, so he picked this movie on Netflix. So Joan Pergola, you're going to want to know this. I don't know if I'm recommending it or not. It's called 65. Have you seen it?
65. I don't think so.
It has Adam Driver in it, who I really, really like, and some other guy. Oh, you would know him if you saw him. You'd know him if you saw him. I like him. But anyway, it's 65. And it was kind of weird because it looked like it was kind of a space show, and Dad's not into space shows at all. But what it was is it was a space show, a dinosaur show, and a shoot 'em up show.
Wow, a little trifecta going
on. A whole
on.
lot of everything going on. And what it was, and I don't think I giving anything away telling you this, because you know this within the first 2 minutes of the movie, that what it was on another planet, in a galaxy far, far away, they take off traveling to explore, or they're heading somewhere, and they crash land on Earth 65 million years ago.
Oh.
So just before the catastrophic meteor hits Earth and plummets us into an ice age. So they have like minutes to, they go through all of this stuff and have minutes to get off of Earth before something bad happens. So anyway, that's what it's about. And so we ended up watching that. And,
was it kind of good?
it was good. It was good. I just
interesting.
don't do, it was good. It was sit on the edge of your seat kind of thing. I would say that it was good. The problem is that the things that I don't do well are the CGI is so good now that
like
those
real life,
dinosaurs, eating each other and coming after you and jumping out of, the log, and it scared me a bit. And so
how'd your dog do? Did you have like a locker in the bedroom?
That was the other thing. She was hysterical. She doesn't like that. She doesn't like.
She needs to come spend the night,
gunfire.
Sunday nights at my house. So that you and Dad can have your little shoot 'em up movies, and because we don't do anything, we watch, the Barbie cartoon, or I don't know, some kid show.
We'll put on like Air Bud for her all the time. She loves to watch TV. Loves to watch TV. But if she's watching TV and some gigantor lizard jumps out at her, she's out. I'm out. I'm not watching it. And then I'm, of course, jumping. And so now she believes it's real.
And
then
attack.
There's the little pew pew. She doesn't like that. So she was not happy at all, which
Very
I think when she was
gentle.
so tired at work on Monday.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, she seemed super
Yeah, she was having nightmares all night, so it was kind of a scary movie. But no, I think it was actually a good movie. I think it was good. I think the premise of it was good. It was a good movie. It was just be prepared for real dinosaurs to come at you.
Dang.
And so it was, but it was okay. So anyway, so that's it for all of our movie information. Let's see, Barbie was a big yes. 65, pretty good yes. If you like that kind of, I'm more of a comedy person.
Yeah.
More of a Hallmark movie person.
Laugh, feel good.
Laugh and feel good. If I'm gonna waste 2 hours, I want at the end to feel energized.
And and it's
not,
right.
Oh, I survived.
And have that bad adrenaline.
Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah. But anyway, let's see. I think the only other thing that I was going to mention is, oh my gosh, all of the well wishes. It was super, super nice. So I had mentioned on, Wednesday that I was sick. I was like super, super sick for a while on some antibiotics, and then by Sunday I was feeling better. I am off of the antibiotics. I actually ended them sooner. I don't know if you guys can see.
I was going to say, they might be able to tell.
Can you tell? I'm covered in hives. My entire body. Still, we are, let's see, my last dose of antibiotic was, and I actually stopped it early because I wanted to take a cheese grater to my body. My entire body is covered with these hives. I've apparently developed a new allergy. What?
Whoa.
Sorry. Lost my head.
It's like you were talking to me.
I was talking to you. And so, so I feel better. The whole cough, the congestion, all of that's pretty much gone. I'm still just dealing with a little bit of this. But the reason that I mention it is, thank you so much. I really appreciate the well wishes and the prayers. That's always super helpful. But the other thing that I wanted to mention is that what I had been putting on this, cortisone cream, Benadryl, of course, Caladryl, all of those things. And we talk about this all the time. We talk about the Alleviate Magic Spray. Mm-hmm. So you can go right to their website, Trinity Farms. They have other products and stuff. But the things that we never, ever, ever run out of, or try not to, is Alleviate and the Bug Me Not.
Talking with her hands.
And the hand conditioner. Those are the 3 products. And so the Alleviate, we use it if you end up with a burn. either in the kitchen or maybe with your iron. You won't even get a blister. It's absolutely true. If you have any kind of an abrasion, if you have a bug bite or a spider bite, something that's itchy. And I hadn't thought about this. In fact, I think it was you that said, well, did you put Aleve, because it's still hot. Do you feel it?
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's still like inflamed hot. And so I think it was Brianna that said, well, did you put any Alleviate on it? It's like, oh, well, yeah, I mean, you think hives. I mean, I feel like I know how to treat hives. I mean, stop the offending product that is causing the hives, and then, Benadryl because of the histamine response. It absolutely, within a minute, took down the inflammation, made it less angry, and made it less itchy. Now, I do have to say I've had to reapply it about every 3 hours or so. But I got up in the middle of the night last night and put it on, and then I was able to go back to sleep. But at least
I bet it's hard in bed because that little bit of rub will create that weird.
And then it just wakes you up. And, and again, it's not. This is just what you can see. You want to see that? You want to see it? But it's it's just But anyway, so I just so those of you that already have the Alleviate or also don't want to wear run out, it's kind of funny that whatever little skin inflammation and even hives, that it really, really works. So anyway, just FYI. So, and anyway, I'm all better except for
itchy bits.
Yeah, it's terrible. I look like I have some sort of contagious thing going on. I don't know why it's so bad. Probably because I was scratching it.
I was going to say itchy.
With a cheese grater. Okay, not really, but anyway, it's not a good look standing out in the yard,
Getting ants in your pants.
Doing this. Yeah, terrible. All right.
Okay,
quilt behind us. Let me move this so they can see it.
This is Winter Solstice. It may look familiar to you.
It is a beautiful line.
So pretty.
It's really, really pretty. I love the little...
Oh, it's on sideways. Can you do that?
Oh, it is on
Christmas tree is sideways.
Oh,
well. Winter, but
Christmas
beautiful
tree.
collection. I also have, I think, 2 patterns left of this. If you feel like this pattern is
one that's been chewed on,
one little Maizey
times.
And then I also have a few kits left. I think I have 3 kits left,
which is really good. But I think it's because we ordered so many.
Yeah.
So we do have a few left.
And that's everything you need, the pattern and all the fabric to make this one. And this is about lap size. You can
59 by 69.
Yeah, it's super great.
You could add a border and make it queen size if you wanted. We talk about this a lot, that whole idea of holiday quilts, and decorating your house. Those of us that are quilters, and we just want to sew because we want to sew. If you make a holiday quilt or a monthly quilt, a spring quilt, a summer quilt, or whatever, I decorate that way. Put that on the foot of your bed, put a matching pillow on your bed, put it on your couch. There's things that you can do where it looks as if you've effortlessly decorated, and it's just this fun little quilt that you have for fun. So this one would be good for not just Christmas, but really for January. It's that really pretty,
it's very
sparkly
winter.
Blue. Winter. Yeah.
You can put up for as long as you needed. Just so tired.
So tired. Do you have anything to add? What? Tell us.
What you got?
What you got?
She said, I got a toast.
I got a sock.
I got a toast.
I'm distracted.
Oh, those crinkle, man.
All right.
So cute.
All right. I suppose there was other things, but of course tonight, box opening at 5 o'clock. We yak as.
You okay? Oh my goodness. I love the wrinkly nose.
I love the wrinkly nose.
Cutest thing ever. Show him the wrinkly nose.
Can you wrinkle your nose at that?
Give him a little funny look.
Can you wrinkle? Wrinkle. No, not gonna do it. We'll do it later. Maybe she's done it multiple times. You can share.
Yeah, maybe.
We saw it at 22 minutes and 38 seconds. She does it. We recognize fully that it is the Maizey show, and we don't blame you. All day long, that's all we do. We get in an 8-hour day. We get, I don't know, maybe 5 hours worth of
Well, it's fun because I went back to look at some of them, seeing her grow. From when she was a week old to, now almost 7 months.
7 months? You're 7 months and 2 days.
Oh my goodness.
No, 3 days.
You're
How
getting
many
so
days are
big.
you? What's today? 26. 4 days.
You're so big. Yeah.
Such a big girl. She holds her own bottle. She eats so good. But Brianna makes homemade baby food.
Yes, I
So
do.
nice and healthy, and she loves it. She does. Not eating any cheese or meat yet.
You're so, yeah, not really any dairy.
No dairy
Not
yet.
a whole lot of all that extra stuff yet. Huh. Oh, just tired. Oh, man. Ooh.
It's about nap time. We'll go find some patterns to
Yes.
look at.
A fluffy spot.
A little garland. All right.
All right.
All right, you guys. See you tonight.
Bye.
Bye.